I'm the Aragon watch designer and the only Aragon watch designer. So the purpose of this video is to showcase our 2022 spring summer new designs. Just part of it, not all of it. And we have quite a lineup in what we're going to show you. And also probably the middle or the second half of the year, we're going to have the tourbillons coming. And this time we're partnering with the HC, which is the Hangzhou automatic tourbillon. So stay tuned with us. So let's begin. And I'm going to start previewing the new designs. You might have seen it. You might have already owned some of them because, and I'm just going to go over it because we have a lot of viewers that they might not have seen what we introduced a week or a couple of weeks ago. So let's just come in and I'm going to go through this. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so all right. So the first one, what we have is the Matador. Okay, the Matador collection. This is the 50 millimeter. And we already introduced the 80-40N, the quartz 80-40N. So what the purpose of this is, I'm going to quickly go through this. If I'm going to, provide all the details, this video might last more than half an hour, and I will try to keep this video within 15 minutes. So 50 millimeter, 200 meter water resistance, sapphire crystal with the anti-reflective coating. And I remember correctly, the thickness is approximately 16, okay? So a lot of goodies, glide lock, exhibition case back, Ronda 80-40N Swiss made, all right? So as you can see, I also mentioned, because I like this collection so much, okay? There's different executions coming, okay? And when we showcase the 80-40N, everybody jumped in and asked, Wing, are you going to make an automatic version? And are you going to make a smaller version? So we already have a 42 millimeter automatic debut about 6 to 7 months ago. So you can go to the collection, scroll down, and go find the Matador, under the Matador, and you will see it. Now, I'm very excited about this. Okay, this is the automatic version, the 50 millimeter. And what we call this is, in case you're not familiar with this movement, okay, this is the NH35. And we modified the date window. We're the first, okay? I truly believe we're the first in the world to modify the NH35 with the date red. Now, let me make this clear because some guys are going to, very specific of what I say. It's true. The Epson quartz version has the date red, which I introduced many, many years ago, 5, 10, 15 years ago. We have the quartz version. But for the automatic version, we modify the NH35, okay? Now, the Matador automatic date red is only available in the 50 millimeter, sapphire crystal, anti-reflective crystal, the female first hand link, okay, glide lock. Now, the reason why I only made it in the 50 millimeter first is because I know some of the guys, they would be saying, oh, this is not for me. The dial is too busy, okay? So we're a small company. I want to emphasize this. We're a small company. We don't have multi-billion dollars to invest in our inventory. So we're going to start with 50 millimeter first. And if this goes well, we hear a lot of feedback from, oh, can you make a 45? Can you make a 44? Then we'll go into and make it into a smaller case. Now, I also want to emphasize very clearly, some of the guys will be saying, oh, Wayne, this is too busy, it's not for me. But think about the other guys, other watch collectors. They like what we do, okay? So it's all personal preference. You don't like the dial with the date, not a problem. But think about other collectors, other watch enthusiasts. They're open-minded. They're into venturing out, trying new things. Okay, so now I'm done with the Matador. I don't want to spend too much time on it. And stay here because the next watch I'm going to introduce to you is the Anti-gravity. Now, why the anti-gravity is such a big deal? The last execution had the super convex crystal, okay, and the concave, the reverse chapter ring. Okay, I got to think for a moment. This new generation of the anti-gravity, okay, has a lower convex sapphire crystal and the concave in chapter ring. Okay, so as you can see, we had a little bit of production delay because I show a new picture of the 8040N since last year. And originally, we were going to debut this watch the second week or the first week of January, but we have a production delay. And so here we are. And if you guys want to see this next, or as you know, whenever, if you guys want to see this watch debut next, let me know, and I will try to push it sooner. So, all right, so let's hear the spec of this watch. 3 o'clock position is 48 millimeter. The profile of the watch is a lot lower than the previous one. I think the previous one was about like 20 or 22 millimeter, which I forgot, like somewhere like in the 20 or 18. And this one is approximately 16. Okay, 8040N Swiss made. The big day is at the 6 o'clock position. Check out the dial. It's amazing. It's such this yellow Pantone. Okay, I can't describe it. I can't come up with a description because you might see this on your monitor, but it doesn't do it justice. I got to tell you this. Okay, black hands, black R index. It's such a sunburst yellow dial. Let's just call that like Jelly Rancher colors. And then solid deploying clasp with dual button. Okay, very, very cool. Exhibition case back, screw down crown. Now let's look to this side. It's also the anti-gravity sapphire crystal with AR, and now this time is the Seiko NX35 with the modified day red display. Okay, yes, again, we only made it in the 48 millimeter. And this is going to be how would I say? This is like like those concept vehicle or the concept watch, but we made it into production in a small production. Again, I mentioned about the Matador. Is the reason why I made only the 48 is we want to test how many of you are enjoying this NX35 modified day red automatic movement that we started it. I tell you, after we start this, I'm guarantee you there are other watch companies will be like, oh, I'm going to take this idea from Wing. Not a problem, okay? So, all right, so automatic movement with the decorative blue rotor, screw down crown, and there are many, many colors. And this is the only size we made for the day red automatic NX35. All right, stay here. And I'm going to show you the anti-gravity skeleton. All right. So some of you might already own this, and some of you this is new to you. It's because we had this for our Wing mystery box, the birthday gifts mystery box. All right. So all of you who purchased them at an incredible price, congratulations. You made a big savings. So when we're going to debut this in a week or two or whenever, the price will be much higher. Okay. So same specs, 48 millimeter for the large and 42 millimeter for the small. We're going to have various color, and we have the NX72 on this side and the NX70 for this particular one with the red dial. All right. 200 meters water resistance, stainless steel brush finish, and this is the IP gray spray sandblasted. Very, very nice. So 42 and 48, okay? Let me show you the 42, okay? Because it's wearable, even ladies can wear this, all right? Let me show you this. It's very, very wearable for the ladies. As a matter of fact, I think it's tiny for me. I mean, if you look at my 42 Dive Master 42. It feels and look bigger. The reason why is the bezel made the watch look bigger. But the one with the fixed bezel, it does look smaller. So the ladies can definitely wear this. All right, so very, very nice. And the next one I want to show you has long anticipated. I've been dying to show you this watch. Dying to show you this watch and dying to show you this collection. Okay, so why I'm dying to show you this collection. This is the Hercules C125. All right, now this is a Soprod C125 with the GMT hand. Why this is such a big deal? Let me show it to you. This movement is fully decorated. Okay, pelage and Côte de Genève. Okay, I have the screw down crown. Let me try to. There you go. And then the rotor is lasered with the Chinese character of Aragon. I don't know if you can see it. So this movement is fully decorated. On the top plate is pelage, and the rotor is Côte de Genève. Beautiful movement. Okay, now I only made it in 43 millimeter. The reason why I did this is limited quantities, what we can get in terms of the movement. And I want to demonstrate one thing to you, which is very, very incredible. All right, now unscrew this. By the way, sapphire crystal, AR, anti-reflective coating, tungsten bezel insert, fixed bezel. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a big fixed bezel, but it's actually a 24-hour, okay, rotating bezel. Now, let's take a moment, for example, in case you're gonna go say, Wayne, you made a mistake. You see the 2 is at the 1 o'clock position because the 24 hours hand, okay, the GMT hand, work based on 24-hour for one rotation, okay? Because we've had people returning watches, then they don't understand what GMT is. And I'm going to make this another video and with full description, okay? So some of the watches that you might have purchased in the past with this 24-hour rotating bezel without the GMT hand, it doesn't work, okay? I've seen some watch designer, big companies out there, they make this 24-hour bezel, and they don't have the GMT hand. I don't know. I don't understand how it works, but so you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's based on 2400, 1200, 1800. So every hour, if you look at the dial, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But if you look at the bezel, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Based on 24 hours rotation on the GMT hand. The inner the dial is based on 12 hour of the hour hand. I want to emphasize this very, very clearly. Okay, now here's how to adjust the GMT hand very quickly. You see it's going by 1 per hour. Do you remember the Ronda 515? It was continuous. This one here is based on 1 hour adjustment. So therefore, if you look at 12 o'clock, you see it's pointing at here, which is 2100. 11 o'clock at 2100 is, what time is that? Is that 11? No, 9 o'clock. So you see this is 9 o'clock. So 6, 7, 8, 9, exactly, which is 2100. All right, so there's nothing wrong with this watch. Okay, good. So make sure you lock the crown. So this is, we only produce this in very, very small quantity, and we only made it in 2 colors, okay? This is the platinum blue MOP. Look at all the colors. All right, I don't want to spend too much time. Now, here it is. All right. This is the NH36, okay? The affordable version of the Hercules. Do you remember when we debuted the Soprod M100? It was in the $600 range, okay? So this is the NH36. All right, now here again, I hear people say, Wayne, I love the watch. I don't like the NH36, but I like the NH35. Listen, not a problem. But there are some guys out there might like a day-day automatic movement, or we need varieties. We can't just have every single watch with just one movement. So here we go. Don't want to spend too much time on it. 43 millimeter and 50 millimeter is a double layer dial with center texture, and as you can see, I like this dial so much. I took it from the Regeneron Power Reserve, which almost sold out. Okay, all right. So not too much time. And just to give you the specs, it's sapphire crystal with AR 200 meters water resistant, fully decorated blue Aragon movement. All right, done. Okay, I think I'm afraid that I am gonna spend too much time. And here we go. I should continue this. All right, new colors are coming out for the Aragon Dive Master Evo. Okay, these are the Jelly Rancher colors. Okay, where more colors coming out. Same thing, ceramic bezel insert, sapphire crystal, 2 different sizes. Okay, and everything about this watch is amazing. And I know many of you have already gotten them in the other colors. So more colors are going to come, and stay tuned with this. 2 sizes again. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to introduce all the 2 sizes first, and then I'm going to introduce, all right, and the last one. Okay, so this is highly anticipated. I'm dying to debut this watch, but eventually it's going to come. So these are limited edition, okay, limited edition with the Chinese character, and we only made them with one color, okay, which is the reflex blue. Okay, so you can see, if I remember correctly, this is either 43 or 44 millimeter, okay, with the K1 bezel, okay, bevel insert, automatic movement with the day-day, NX36, okay, the Millipede collection, it's limited edition with limited production, okay, I mean, with engraving numbers in the back. All right, and then the next here is the Hydromatic with the Ionic plated blue. All right, so these are the new colors, okay? And these are also limited edition with only 25 pieces per dial, per size, per execution, okay? So we're gonna have a few colors for this. It's gonna come in the spring, summer, okay? Just want you to see that. And it will be limited edition in the back from 1 to 25. All right, okay, very cool. And then I'm going to introduce to you why I think this is very, very special. This is the Armor collection. All right, so you might have seen this in the past, the Armor collection in the past, but completely different. This is completely redesigned. And as you can see, the bezel and the case, okay, is not round. Okay, the bezel is fully round in the where the teeth are, but the bezel upper is shaped like a shield, okay, and the case is shaped like a shield. That's what's the intention of it. And one more special feature about this watch is you see how the structure of the lug is taking this dramatic curve. So anyone, okay, can wear this watch, and it's gonna hug your wrist in a different way, okay? So sapphire crystal, glide lock, fully decorated rotor in 2 sizes, 48 and 44, okay? I'm gonna put on the 48. The reason why is I have a small wrist. I have 6.5-inch wrist, and you see how it hugs my wrist. All right. And the 44 I'm going to show you this is excellent for all the guys. They prefer, the 42 and the 45s. This is amazing watch. Very comfortable. Brand new design bracelet. It's like a multi-layer link construction. Okay? And the last and the final we're going to introduce in this preview is the Enforcer NE20. Okay, now what's happening in the watch world right now is, as you all know, the cost of production have gone up. Movement, there's shortage with automatic movements again, and particularly the NE20, the cost has doubled. Okay, and this is the brand new color of the NE20 Enforcer in the high polished mirror finish. Okay, we introduced other colors in the brushed. Okay, this is the white dial, and we also have the pink, we also have the orange, and these are the new colors for the Enforcer NE20. Okay, so this is it. This is the preview, and I mentioned about the cost of production has increased, movement price has increased. Just to give you an example, our shipping cost has doubled. Believe it or not, like our shipping cost has doubled. And I can give you another example is our container cost has gone up 5 times. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is, as you can see, the price of the watches will increase, and our profit margin is very, very slim. And this is our contribution to the watch collection, to the watch enthusiasts and the watch collectors world. So we will continue to design our watches as, our designs continue to be like original. We don't take any homage from anyone. I hope you guys appreciate what we do. And also we will continue to try to make our watches as affordable as possible. And I hope you guys appreciate what we do. So I think I cover it up. And of course, we're going to have more new designs, but this is just some of it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook. Give us a like and your feedback. So thank you very much, and I will see you very, very soon, because I'm going to do a watch review for the Aragon Hercules.